back to the slide. So if you look at this Ongeri, I was talking about, I hope you've understood mentorship, and you have also understood the motivation speaker, and you have also understood Anilo, okay, Hilo, and the Hilo and role model. Those are the ones most people confuse with the mentor. So the mentor is somebody who is in touch with the person. So the coach is also in touch with the person. But now, coach is after teaching you some specific skills. Once you get those skills, they move out of your life. Let's say like now a football coach. I know some of us even get coaches for our teams. Maybe it is a drama team and all that. So this person has what I would call theoretical knowledge. If it's somebody to come and teach some on how to say a poem or sing a song for music festival, this person learned those skills maybe in a class. So they come and impact with them. And the minute the people get that skill, the coach disappears. The coach doesn't speak in the life of the coaches for the rest of their life. The duration is determined with how long do they get the skill. But now the mentor, their time is not, their time is not limited. And also, after the mentor has impacted the mentee with the skills, the mentor walks the journey with the mentee to see that those skills have been implemented. You discuss the challenges they are having in the implementation, and then you even fine-tune so that this mentee can become better. Coaching and training is almost the same. Only that training is where I stand like the teaching is training. I give you the information, I walk out. It is your responsibility to get those details. But now, when it comes to the coaching, you have the skills, but you see them practicing, and then once they get to go. Teaching, you are there training. You just stand in class, teach them to solve a mathematics question. You walk out. You are not very sure, in as much as you say you have gone around to see whether they are getting it or not. You are not there to see that they have, they have actually got it well. Some of them even copy from their destiny, and you think they have got it. So training is a bit limited to coaching. Then the coaching is more limited as compared to mentee, because when I go to teach students on how to study smart and not hard, I will not stop there. I'll tell the teachers, give this group an exam so that I can now come back. They tell me how they revised for the exam and whether the performance has improved. Then I will not terminate. Now, and once I know they have improved, I will not terminate that relationship. The coach terminates the relationship once the coaches get the skill. So that is the main difference. Whether I'm making it clearer for you. Ongeri.
Thank you so much. I've understood that now the mentor does not stop. He has to continue.
Yes.
The journey with the mentee.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, mentor, it's a lifelong journey. You move on with this person in life. When you become somebody's mentor, you don't terminate the skills. And that is now the advantage even you have in schools. When you have a group you are mentoring, once the school buys the concept, you can walk in anytime. Sometimes I go to school prep time. I just tell the principal, tell the teacher, I'll be around. I go around, I see how they are doing their studies. I see whether they are doing their studies the way we agreed. You know, there's the way you're supposed to handle the textbook, the exercise book, and your notebook. So I just go and stand in class at the back, and I want to see whether they have done it. because it is a journey I've committed myself to. So it's something which I would actually encourage as many of us as possible to venture into, because it is something you work with them throughout. And the other advantage is that if you do it well with one class, then the school will trust you with all the other. So you'll always walk the journey with the school. The school will take you as the mentor for the school, and it becomes very easy. Okay, so with that, then I can now go further and explain to you what I intend to do. I have told you that I've been compelled by the fact that this field is a bit tight, and I've come to realize however much I do, I can never be able to meet the demand. So at least I have enough materials, which if you wanted to equip yourself with those materials, you can get my materials. They'll give you direction. You may not read my materials one by one, but my materials will give you direction as per the gap, which is there, the need, which is there for academic mentorship. And then now I have gone now ahead to prepare now a manual, which I want to train those who really want to become mentors with. So this manual, I'm going to be taking through the mentors now, academic mentors. We go through, and this training, I'm planning it to 3 levels. The first level is a very basic level, which I'm just going to take through anybody, including a parent who wants to mentor their child at home. The level 1, it's a very simple level of around 10 hours, 5 sessions of 2 hours each. So we go through that. Very general information. How would you help your child identify the difficulties they are going through in school? How do you help your child remember? Because those are very simple things, actually. You'll notice that some of these things students don't even struggle to do, but they are very simple, but they don't know. So that's the first level, which I'm going to do. Then the second level, now this will be done by those who want to venture into the academic mentorship as an entrepreneur in that area. You want to do it as a career or maybe an extra hours or somewhere, or you have done counseling and want to become a mentor. So I'll take you to now that other second level. That second level, it have 16 hours, 8 sessions of 2 hours each. So I'll take you deeper now into all the details. This is the place I'm going to introduce the tool, which I normally use to assess students, to know their challenges, so that when I prepare their content, I know how to go about it. Then when we are through that second level, now we go to the level 3, which I would say if you do level 2, you need the level 3. Because level 3 is like more of an internship, whereby out of the 10 hours of the level 3, 5 hours will be theory and 5 hours practical. How will it work? Because it is practical, now after we have done level 2, let's say, for example, I have a school in Nakuru, which has called me for a session, and I want to go there with maybe Isaiah or Ongeri or whoever. So that person, I'll do a one-on-one session of 1 hour of the content I'll be doing with those students. And then that person now will appear. So it depends on your location. If you are located in Tui, I'll get a school in that area, and then I take you one-on-one, 1 hour, the content which I'll be presenting. Then when you appear there, the session is normally 2 hours. Out of those 2 hours, 1 hour will be yours. You will do it under my supervision, and then I'll do the other part as you see the difference, you can see the gap and all that. That one, if you feel you're not okay, you can add more sessions. And this, I can also do an online sessions with students. So if you want to mentoring students online, the same. If I have an online student and we're in level 3, I just do 1 hour with you of what we shall be covering with the students during the session. And then now when the session comes, you come in and you now do it under my supervision. That will be level 3. Then after that, you graduate, get a certificate, and then I give you the manual. This manual, I'm not selling it like my books. I'm only releasing it to someone who has done the program so that you can now go and practice it. I don't want to sell, because one thing is that, okay, let's use this one there. As an expert in this area of mentorship, I want to release people who are well prepared for it. So that if you mention out there you are trained by Said academic mentors as a mentor, I am sure I can say yes, that is a person I can recommend. But so if I release this manual freely right now for sale, people will use it, but they'll be gaps. So I want to take people through the manual itself myself, and then on graduation, I give you the manual. Then you can go ahead and do the work with it. Okay, I see. What internal class level do you mentor? I mentor from class 7 upwards. I have mentored so much on with teenagers. So I mentor that. The other day I was so helpful. I went to a school. We had talked with the director of the school that I'm going to talk to class 7 and 8. I don't know the end. I didn't get the information. So I went in the hall. They were from class 4. And actually I had to request class 4, 5, and 6 to go back to class, because I felt I'm going to waste them. And I was like, and there are people out there who can specialize in this other age. You know, I didn't imagine telling children go back to class so that I could train with class 7. Basically, the people I can read their needs and all that from and grant is the teenagers, those adolescents and all that. So I handle my content and all that. I pyramid it for people that age and above. Below there, I don't do that. Yes, the CBC shift, I'm working on it, because I know very soon those are the people who are in the school. So I'm working on that documentation, so that the first thing is, the good thing is that when I was doing my master's in curriculum development, I was able to analyze the reports, which was which of the foundation, which went to that translation, the document they wrote, so that now we can start the CBC. I was so lucky when I was doing my master's in 2014. That is the time the document has been released, so we analyzed it. So what I'm doing now is that I'm trying to internalize their method of reading, so that I can come up with materials that can help them their reading. But basically, you know, because I'm not teaching the teaching skills, academic mentorship is about helping children understand and remember. Basically, it's remembering. You know, and if you are able to make them concentrate in class, because I have the tips of how we make them concentrate, and then they remember, you know, whether they are talking CBC or they are talking 844, remembering the concept is the same. So it's not going to be something so much different. It's all what I want to do is get examples, because when I teach or when I mentor students, I use my personal examples in my subject. I'm a chemistry and mathematics. So the only thing is that now I want to understand that concept. And I would challenge you, please pick an area which, when you are trying to tell students what to do, you have a practical area from a subject you are very good at. It will be very easy for you to help them. So the CBC, it's not going to be such a big issue, because the mentorship is about understanding and remembering. The teacher will teach the CBC. So you is only helping them understand the same concept. Whether it is high school or 844 CBC, remembering is remembering, if I may say that. Thank you. Yeah, so for the 3 levels, somebody is asking that. Thank you so much. If you are able to do it, I would expect that within 1.5 months, you are through with it. Because what I was structuring is that you're able to do 2 days a week. Those are 4 hours. Within the first 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, we are through with the level 1. 2 weeks, you can finish level 1. Then The other one, because the level 2 is the wide one with 16 hours, we need 8 days. 8 days, if we do 2 days per week, we can still do it in 3 to 4 weeks. And then now the other level, we'll do it when the schools are in session. Level 3, we'll do it when the schools are in session. Yes, Enos, I see your hand is raised up.
Okay, good evening, madam.
Yes, good evening.
Okay, thank you so much for the question.
Yeah.
The question in the chat.
Yeah, yes.
I was asking which are some of the areas of
Which are you cannot hear you well.
Well, I'm saying briefly at your time you can highlight the
please add your volume, Enos. The volume is very low. I don't know if I'm the one who is not hearing.
Let me share on the chat.